Hey everybody, this is Magical Mustache Man, John and Kyle, and we're staying here at Sapphire Falls for the weekend for HHN. So it's been a fantastical weekend. Let's talk about it.
All right, so we are staying on property for the first time since we moved to Orlando. We're staying at Loews Sapphire Falls, which is a prime value resort, so kind of middle tier resort, but it does have walking distance to the parks. The walk is about 13 minutes. We timed it yesterday. It's really lovely. There is a water taxi, which goes from
right
here
behind us, actually,
directly to City Walk, and then there's also bus access to over to Epic. So some benefits of staying on Universal property: all of the resorts get early entry. So one of the parks, either Universal Studios or Islands Adventure, will have early entry, I think 1 hour before. You get access to different Universal stores. Inside here, you can actually buy things in the parks and have them sent to your room if you don't want to carry them, which is another benefit. The class above Prime, which is the signature one, so that's Royal Pacific, Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, those do include Express Pass for the through check-in to check-out in Universal Studios and Islands Adventure, so it's something to consider. It might be worth it for a bigger kind of family to do a signature resort instead of buying Express Pass every day of your trip. It can work out.
But just to clarify, that doesn't include Express Pass to HHN, so if you're staying here for HHN, that's going to be a separate ticket price.
Yeah.
So even if you did stay at one of those resorts, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to take you around.
All right, this is the room at Sapphire Falls. Check it out. Smells very clean in here. Wow, it is very beautiful. I love the room, love the style. All right here, you got a desk, like a typical hotel room. Yeah, you know, it's just a universal room. Bathroom.
If you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us at magicalmustacheman.com. We specialize in Disney, Universal, all-inclusives, and cruise lines, and we'd love to help plan your next vacation at no cost to you. All right, so the theme of Loews Sapphire Falls is tropical island theme, Caribbean. And so both in the flair of the restaurants and kind of colors, it's got a really great vibe. So let's talk about some activities that you can do while you're at the resort. So obviously there is the pool. It is a big, beautiful pool. It has a zero entry. It has a water slide, tons of lounge chairs, including, you get towels to put on the chairs and everything. So it's super nice. They also have servers walking around. You can order food directly to your seats, as well as adults and non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, definitely. Pro tip: get there a little early and get yourself a seat with an umbrella. They are limited, so there isn't that many limited umbrella seats.
Yeah.
And they're divided into two sections: a sandy section and a non-sandy section. So if you want to bring your stuff and don't want to get sandy, just make sure you get there early and get a non-sandy. So
if I'm on the pool, I don't want to be covered in sand.
Yeah, me neither.
So definitely, that's it. They have poolside activities. They had a DJ yesterday playing some K-pop Demon Hunters. They had games for kids of all ages, so it was pretty cool. There's also a massive workout center. There is a game arcade area, and then there's walking and jogging paths all around this beautiful property, which is really, really nice. And then we talk about dining. There are a couple dining options here. So there's Amatista Cookhouse, which is coastal chic eatery, features an exhibition kitchen cooking of Caribbean-inspired cuisine for every island appetite. That's on the first floor right outside the water taxi. There is Strongwater Tavern, which has rare vintage rums, your own rum specialist, and tapas-style dining makes this exceptionally cool and stylish watering hole. We heard this is a fantastic bar. We've never actually been there, but even when people stay at Royal Pacific, they'll come over to Strongwater Tavern to get the rum drinks. So
it's beautiful, though. It is a beautiful bar.
Fantastic. There's New Dutch Trading Company, which is essentially a market, ice cream, coffees. I'm putting in quotation marks because it's just drip coffee.
It's a good place if you want to get some beer or wine to bring to your room, or you want to get a quick snack, get some water.
You'll pay resort prices.
Prices for it, but the convenience is down there. But there's other places you could purchase that stuff.
And then there's Drum Club Canteen, which is the pool bar, which also has some stuff. We got the jerk chicken flatbread yesterday. It was okay.
It wasn't that bad.
It was fine, but it was expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so that is, it in terms of room options. Universal is pretty consistent about having pretty standard room options. There's a standard 2 queen or 2 double bed option, which is what we're staying in, with various kind of views to upgrade. And then they do have suites available as well. One thing that's interesting this year, because we're staying for Halloween Horror Nights, is there is a dedicated resort entrance for HHN kind of off to the left of the main gates at Universal. We haven't used it yet because we've been doing Stay and Scream and we're already in the park before 5, but that's something nice that they're adding as a benefit for staying on property this year, because it can get quite crazy at the front gates when it initially those gates open at between 6 and 6:30. So I so far have absolutely loved staying here. I would absolutely stay here again. I think this is the first time we stayed on property for multiple nights of HHN, and it has been so fun.
So much fun, and it's worth it, because you could just walk back to your room, take a little break, and then go back into the madness, because they're...
Yeah, we've done that every night as well. We've done Stay and Scream, done a couple houses, gotten a snack, come back to the hotel, laid down for an hour, charged our phones, and then went back in and stayed until 2 a.m., which made it a lot easier to stay later, and the lines get shorter later in the event, and so that has been nice to take advantage of that while feeling a little bit more rested.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go explore and check out some more stuff.
Yeah.